Alright. And I'm live. Cool. What's up? We're gonna make hands do things today. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Hold on. Hold on, bruh. Why are you like this? OBS? Just a little annoying. Hold on. Can I? Okay. Nice. Hello, chat. My whole chat of 0 viewers. Well, I'm gonna just... What's up, chat? Yeah, well, I'm just gonna get working on this. Okay, so today we are making hand physics. Now, I already have a certain amount of that. Are these on heavy mode? Yeah. So, I've got hands, and right now these hands are set to be very heavy. They have very high... Oh, that's funny. You can, like, flick it and make it spin. But these have very high rotational inertia and also very high mass. So I'm moving my hands here. I'll enable the ghost so you can see where my real hands are. So yeah, and yeah, I'll enable the ghost so you can see. So this is my real hand, is the blue ghost, and you can see that I set it to be as if my hands are really heavy right now. So they always lag behind, but if you move your hand as if it were actually the heavy, then it tracks pretty well. Essentially, it's like there's a maximum force. There's a maximum force that your hands can exert. It's 1,000 newtons. And you also have a maximum amount of torque you can exert. And pretty much if you go over that maximum, it just tries to get to it with the maximum force. But there is a little silly thing right now, because if I just move in real world, well, I mean, it seems to be kind of stuttery when I'm moving my head real world. It might just be me, actually. No, that's stuttering, right? Oh, well, you can't see. Right, I'm doing all this over here, and you guys are over there. Right, I forgot about that. Yeah, you can see my ghosts. Here, you know what? I could probably just switch it to... I will switch it to just seeing this scene. Yeah. So you can now see what I am seeing exactly. So yeah, you've got heavy hands doing that. It's funny though, you can like flick it and it'll do like a full flip. So that's funny. But like of course if the weight is set to just be what the normal hand weight is, then they don't lag behind at all. But this is just fun to blah blah blah. Though when I move with my stick, when I move with the stick, you can see that the hands lag behind that as well. And same as when I rotate my body, which I'm not sure what I really want to do about that entirely. And then I feel like when I move my head, it seems kind of stuttery. So there might be some inconsistency there. But these are all, like... These are fine, you know? I think that with me moving my head, it's just like... My head updates at normal rate, but my hands update at physics rate. So it just looks kind of strange or something. But that's a very minor thing. And then also, like, you cannot get your hands through this wall. Here, I'll turn down that mass. So, in here, you can go hand mass right now. I just have it at 500 times its actual and now it'll just track perfectly. You won't even see the ghost. Even when you do this. It's tuned so that, like, when you flail your arms around, it's all good. But then, like, you cannot get your hands through this. It's tuned so, like, at every time you do a rotation, it does, like, it steps it, so it always pushes out. And it's pretty much impossible to clip your hands through stuff unless you do this. Then it's weird, but it's whatever, bro. It's whatever, man. I could do, like, a rotational limit thing, but rotations are weird. But yeah, you can't get your hand through there. One thing I am a little worried about potentially being weird is, like, what if you get your hand stuck behind something and you just, like, don't have it back? I'm thinking, though, just making, like, a ray. If you can cast from your head to your hand unobstructed, then it should just pop right back up. But then that also makes it so, like, you would be able to do this, and then it would just appear down here. Maybe that's a good thing, though. That might just be a good thing. I don't know. I mean, Rec Room didn't have any hand collision stuff, so, you know. But what I want to do now is it's in the thing again. Oh, it's in the view again. What I was showing earlier was, like, what if you get your hand stuck like that? Okay, I'm gonna just disable that view or something. I'll just set this as the main scene because it's, for what we're doing right now, it's easier to show right from the perspective. Set as main. Yeah. There we go, now you can see it. Yeah, so now what we want to do is grabbing. You cannot grab things yet. Also, the hands, I modeled these myself, which is why they look so weird when you do this. I intentionally made them to have individual fingers, but I still want them to look blocky when you do this. Like, you can notice there's not even a seam here. There is a seam on the ghosts because of transparency stuff. Yeah, you can see that. The seams are visible on the ghosts, but, I mean, maybe that can be mitigated. I'm not a modeler. I'm gonna need a modeler. I just can't promise there will be money in this yet, so it's difficult. But yeah, grabbing does not exist yet. So grabbing is the next thing. And so I think I want to have an area here. It's like a spherical area here. I'm also wondering if I want to make, like, the whole hand solid. Because as it is right now, you know, it, like, goes in. You can't do like this. You have to actually slab it with your palm. And then, of course, like, it's in the table. Oh, can I, like, I'm hitting my laptop. Can I, like, oh, okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to pick this up. Maybe. Oh, also, that's interesting. It doesn't seems to be letting me squish my hands in. Or something weird like that. I don't know. Oh, no, it's just my fingertips. Right, because it's not the whole picture. Yeah, because, I mean, if I try to squeeze it, then it's going to resist that, you know? Yeah. It's probably different with rigid bodies. This is static. This is CSG. But yeah, I really like this. This whole system of that. I can just blah, 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 and I have my hands, and they just don't go into walls. I really like that. And I have a weight system, which most objects won't have weight, but I want, like, swords to have some weight. Because I find this style of sword combat not to be very engaging in the PvP, but enough yapping to literally nobody. Let's get working on the grabbing system. I wonder how you're supposed to make these live streams discoverable. Because I feel like I'll get banned or something if I post on r/rec room about this again. Because I've posted about it recently. Let me try. I might post. I don't know. They want you to limit. They want you to only self-promote, like, 1 out of every 10 posts. Oh, it's out of 10 posts or comments. I think I have left comments. Right. I'll make a post. Live working I think I've just copied some stuff from the other. I also need to make my description. Considering that there's literally nobody watching the stream, I am good to just like work on promoting it a little bit. Let's go. Hope I don't get copyrighted by. That's Coldplay, right? No. I should add that to this video description. I already have a description on this. No. I should add more information. I should add that to this video description. URL. Self-promotion. Post, please. Don't kill me. Or repost. I don't know, Radium? Will Radium kill me if I post it there? Radium Rec Room? It's pretty small. Not worth it. Okay, Okay, I am gonna edit this stream a bit for the description. Okay, I'll save that. Good algorithm ritual dance of hashtags and stuff. I wonder if you can like multi-stream to YouTube Shorts or something. Oh wait, do we have a viewer? No, it's just me. It might have just been me. If you do have a viewer, say hi in chat. Hello. If we don't, then oof. Hey hey. Maybe we'll have some eventually. I wonder if you can like concurrent stream to YouTube. I feel like, oh no, this is an app. I feel like they had a way to stream to both at the same time, but oh, dual stream. Oh, do I have dual stream? I'm gonna try. Oh. Okay. So it actually looks like dual stream is bad. It messes up your algorithm. Cool. I'm just gonna keep it horizontal then. Alright. Alright. Cool. Okay, well then we're gonna actually work on grabbing stuff now. So I think there's a few ways I want grabbing stuff to work. And One of them is with like handle, like you. I want you to be able to grab anywhere on the object, of course. But some objects you should be able to grab at a specific designated handle point, probably with an animation to accompany it. And then other objects you should just be able to grab anywhere, like wherever you grab, that is the reference point of the grab. Rec Room kind of does a similar thing. So I think my gain on my mic is really high, huh? Yeah, that's peaking. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Yeah, that's probably good because I'll be having my headset off at times, and I still want you to be able to hear me. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 Blah blah blah. So yeah, let's look at this. So donut and stick, you're kind of lame. Let's get rid of you. I don't need this box anymore either, too. So I um what are the rules on this server? Welcome, probably? No. Probably roll, actually. No, what? Where are the rules? Server guide? Rules. Okay, here they are. No bullying. Okay. Okay. What was that text? Notification. Oh, stress it. My watch just gave me a stress notification. That's funny. I'm just gonna stream until somebody shows up, which will probably take a long time. I wonder. Okay, well, I should just work on it anyways, but I do want to look up, like. Gotta share it, huh? This isn't deleted, is it? Probably just hasn't been. Okay, it's good. Oh. probably gonna do bean. Considering my customization future, but just want it vibes and no full body order. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. I guess I just have to clip farm. I have to clip farm my streams to get people in them. Cool. I'm cool with that. So I'm just gonna, yeah. Okay. Grabbing things time. Ooh, I'm gonna start with something without a handle point. And let's make a new scene. I want it to be a rigid body. I want... No, what? No, that's not... And I'm not using the XR Tools plugin because V2 is in development. Like, there's a lot of uncertainty on where it could go. I mean, not really, but like, I just want to have my own tools. That's just my reasoning. If I'm building my own platform, I want my own tools because this is a platform, is what it's gonna be, not just a game. Okay, we'll make a orange cube in honor of BDRR. Oh, hello. Yeah, I am not doing this in Unity. I just really like Godot. And I like to see it. I mean, I like to see Godot grow. Yeah. Yeah, I just really like Godot. I used to use Unity. The whole, like, payout thing happened. And now I use Godot. And, like, I just really like Godot. Because with Unity, it has more features right now. But if it lacks one, there's nothing I can do about it. That's one thing. And that's probably the main thing for me, because I'm a very technical person, so I know I could go in and edit the engine if I needed to. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I just love Godot, and I want to see it grow. So no, not a new scene. What am I doing? Project settings, right? For groups, groups. Let's make it grabbable, able to be grabbed. No way, that's crazy. It's insane. I didn't know a grabbable. Yeah, you really don't often see VR being made in Godot. I mean, Unity just has all the tools for it already, really. But I just like Godot, and maybe it's foolish. And maybe it just makes Godot. Maybe it just makes Godot better. I just really like Godot. Use it just the way it works. Also, it boots in like 10 seconds instead of 10 minutes. Networking, I haven't really. So, well, because I've thought about it some in terms of whether I want to do a server client architecture or if I want to do like sort of distributed room authority peer to peer like Rec Room did. Because when I was making rooms in Rec Room, it was really, really annoying to to deal with like when the room authority leaves. But when you think of it from a practical standpoint, it just kind of makes sense. It's a lot cheaper to do just over room authorities because you mostly just have to handle matchmaking. But it's all like I would like server client, but it just makes more sense to have a room authority system because that you just have to handle matchmaking on your server. Takeover systems, yeah. I'm thinking the way I want to do it might be to expose essentially a server client thing in a way that the state of the server automatically hands off to whoever the new room authority is, so that the person creating the room doesn't have to worry about how the room is running. So having a takeover system be internal and not having the user do that, because room authority leaving was a struggle for me, and it's just nice to be able to run like with Roblox, you just run code on the server if you want it to be persistent. So that's where I'm at with that right now. I don't have much experience. I don't have much experience with networking. There are a lot of things that I've not done that would be good for somebody tackling a project like this to do. But nah, I have confidence that I can learn, and confidence that they're all things I want to learn, even if this completely fails. Yeah, I don't know. I just remember takeover systems being a struggle for me when I was working in Rec Room, partially because most of the time I didn't really understand what was going on with them. Takeovers and RPCs. Hmm. Hmm. What's your? You talking about a Rec Room or talking about like a Unity or just some other project? Oh, I think I just put in the grabbable group, and I save that orange cube. That's big. That's a big cube. Smaller cube is good. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, the most I've done with like I've worked with things that involve networking, but I've never built up like a server architecture really before. I've done some projects that involved it in some capacity, but not at all to the extent of this. So I mean, I'm excited to learn at the yeah. Orange cube. Is that is not monospace? What? Oh no, it is. Then what? It looked like it was a different size. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Um, grabbing is now. So we probably just want. I think that the rigid body doesn't care if it's being grabbed, right? Hmm. Though, I mean, if we do like authority stuff, then it should care. Like, there shouldn't be multiple hands able to grab the same thing. So maybe we have a handle component, whether or not. Yeah, so then we don't even need the group, right? Let's delete this group. So you have this. Make it kinematic when you're holding it. That's a good idea. Yeah, can you make? I think you can like change the mode of it to kinematic in some fashion that you. It's not sleeping. No. I think I'm gonna try maybe just tracking. Yeah, it does. It definitely needs to be kinematic, though. With the way bodies work in Godot, it's the rigid body is rigid body, but the kinematic body is its own class, the character body. So, but let's see. I probably want grabbable. No. Okay. I don't think this one needs to be a bool. I think this one just pass. Okay. So probably so that objects can handle their networking. We probably want and so that they can better handle their own tracking. Probably want objects to follow hands, not hands to drag objects. Hands just keep track of doing grab and release functions, so that's our hand. Where's GT? Oh, that was just a debug. So, oh, why are you still up here? You're still debugging. So, if we have so we need grip just pressed to call. Yeah, I think we can have this grip just pressed. Well, that'll use a stale state, won't it? No, it shouldn't, right? I mean, it'll use a stale state, but it shouldn't matter. If grip was just pressed, then attempt grab. And I have the export right now for the grab area. So I can do var rbs equals grab area dot bodies get overlapping bodies for RB and RBs for C and RB dot get children if C is grabbable. So this ends up with a C that is our grabbable class, and then we just do C dot on grab. I think this is just a helper, right? Yeah, this is just a helper. So this should, yeah. Var will be, oh, we have a second viewer, yo! Welcome to the stream, maximum. Now, I used to have like 20 concurrent viewers a while ago. I did some Celeste streams. But now we've got a whole 2 viewers. Let's go, welcome to the stream. If we have currently held is grabbable equals null. So we do, where am I? Attempt grab if c.onGrabSelf currently held equals C, and then either way we return. So that's attempt grab. I need to also adjust released. Or I can just do grip, if not, elif, not grip pressed, and currently held. Then currently held dot on release, and currently held equals null. So that's that code, and then in here we have held by if get parent is rigid body 3D. Well, we could just do like, so on grab, if we have an on grab, return on grab, return true. So we want if not held by equals hand. Held by equals hand, var grabbed at offset, vector 3 equals also null. Grabbed at offset equals, well, I guess it would be the transform, right? So it would be the global transform, of the hand put into the local space. Does that work? Does that work? Maybe? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Alright. Hello, headset. Good morning. Oh, okay. Immediately crashes. Sit. Okay. Running. And I don't think I have the collision set up right, actually. So orange cube. I think I want that on 4. And hand, the grab area only masks 4. Got it. Okay, what goes horribly? Okay. I'm just doing some wrong offset stuff, but that's good. That's good. Uh-huh. Okay. So it's not held by blah blah blah. So this is wrong, right? What is this transformation? Oh no, not quite. So would it be grabbed at offset? Would it be just the normal trans? No. Is it this thing's global transform, maybe? Probably not. No. Because its transform is its global transform. Maybe it's the inverse, actually, of its transform. That might be it. Oh, no. It is not that either. I think it's actually especially not that. It seems not quite right. Okay, and it's stuck. That's not quite right. Godot, because I want the global transform into a local offset so that I can take the global transform. Well, I want to take the global transform of the hand and find what. Oh, wait. I want to find a transformation that transforms. What? Is it just inverse of this? No. What? Where is it? Definitely not that. What the heck? I don't know where it went. I took linear algebra this year. Okay, if I take the transform, let's pirate software this. So if I have the, oh my gosh, why are you so small? So if you take the cube and the hand, and you want to get the transform of what would turn this to this, that's the transform you want. And so let's say this is the origin. Nah, no, that's not how that works. So let's say this is the origin. You have this transform, and is it like a dot product? No, that's stupid. That's not how that works. I don't know. One sec, let me ask Claude, actually. Like, I just need the transformation from the hand's position to the cube's position. Oh. We're very sophisticated here. We don't vibe code, we just blah blah blah. So the object in the hand space is the hand's world to local matrix times the objects. Oh, it's the object. Okay. And then this. Okay, so it's the global transform of the hand, and then okay, I get it, because you essentially what this is saying is you want to take the what this says is that you take this transform, and then you apply what normally would put you this way, but you apply the inverse of that, so it puts you this way. So you get this motion. And then so when you move from the hands position, because that's what we know at the time, when you move from the hands position, when you take that motion and you move it up here, oh gosh. But you can see that like this arrow goes to here. So that's how that works. And so now, oh, my beautiful art is not saved. Oh no. Then that is how this works. So now you can grab onto this and you cannot let go yet. And also it is not kinematic yet. You can just kind of push it through walls, and that's lame, and I don't want that. First, let's let you let go of stuff. So just an on release if held by equals null. I think that's it for now. Oh, but it's accumulating like gravity and stuff. Where'd it go? There it is. There it go. So like throwing doesn't really work because it's just still accumulating gravity. Why are you cocked like that? What the hell? Why are you stuck in the floor? What physics engine am I on? Also, wait, why can't I like nudge this at all? Bruh. Oh, probably because hands aren't set to collide with it. Yeah, they're not. They just don't collide with body, which I do want. That is a good thing. Oh, and now it just doesn't like respond to it at all. It's rigid body though, so it should. Nah, just put everything on the same collision layer. It'll be fine. It's because it doesn't respect it. So I should just mask everything. And the hand shouldn't respect any body stuff. Bodies shouldn't. Bodies should respect other bodies. That's good. Now maybe it is good. A little. Kinda. I mean, kinda. Oh. Well, I don't know why it's so much like stickier than the like donut was. Geez, what physics engine am I using? This looks horrible. It's probably not. What is it? Rapier is the good one? I don't know. Or is it using Joule? Let's see. What physics are we using? 3D Jolt physics. Okay. Jolt isn't all that's faster and more reliable. Godot, Jolt, or no, Jolt seems to be the best. Godot 3D physics engines? Rapier or Jolt? That's the question.
The default performance of the Godot physics engine is quite poor. Let's get started trying out Yolt's per same time so we can see the differences at the same time. So I think that indeed it is a little bit better to understand instead of stacking up. Now we are seeing a comparison about these two, Yolt and Rapier 3D, being played at the exact same time so we can see the differences at the same time. So I think that indeed it is a little bit better to understand deeper how they exactly work, the main differences between them. I would say that of course Yolt still has a better performance, even better behaviors, and it doesn't have any kind of error. Rapier, at least right now when I am recording, it does have this small issue, but that it is quite something major because it doesn't allow you to create something that is actually quite simple. But Yolt, as you can see, runs with no error, and also Yolt has much more work behind than Rapier, basically more time behind.
So Jolt looks to be the move then. Yeah, just that's weird. Like, why is it so? Is it because it's a kilogram? I mean, I don't know. How should this be interacting, you know? It seems maybe it's like a friction issue. Yeah, because it seems to tip fine, but it's sort of like jamming into the table. What if I like knock you up onto my hand? Oh, that's also cool that like okay, but you know, like I think I made the hand slippery, but hmm, I don't know. It feels janky to me. Also, I'm like pushing it away now with my body. If I do this, then it's just gonna freaking break. Like if I do this, it's just gonna kaboom or something. I can't like. Okay, what if I like reach? I'm like in a weirdly small room right now, but okay. Yeah, I mean it's weird. It's weird. Let's try that again. Oh, it looks like I'm getting some errors that might be worth looking at, though. Yeah, that's weird, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe I should be using rigid bodies. I've sworn off them like 5 times. It feels like, but this is so weird. This is weird. Um. Oh my gosh, bruh. Oh, and it's like interacting with my body now. That's weird. It probably shouldn't do that. It shouldn't do that. Okay, what now? What now? You know what? Let's just try. Let's just one shot, like tell AI to turn this into a rigid body instead of a character body. Do it, bruh. Do go away. Hello, welcome to the stream. Right now we're working on grabbing physics, and it is not. It is going okay. I mean, it kind of works. But right now we're just letting AI one shot to try and see if it can turn this code into a rigid body, because there would be some advantages to it indeed. Let's see. I've sworn off doing it like several times at this point, but I just keep coming back to it. No, that's not how new scenes work. I might not have given it enough guidance because it's kind of. Oh no, it's got it. It's figuring it out. Maybe. I don't know. Occasionally I put, oh yo, Lion Man 8295. I know that one. Not a lion or a man. Um, let's see. I will just make this like rigid hand. Why did it keep this? Shouldn't it just. Oh, I see why it kept it. Okay, let's make this rigid XR hand. And let's just see what happens if I replace these. So I'll copy this, grab area, animation tree, show the ghost hand, and it's this, and I'll also copy this. And then I will delete these hands, add a couple rigid hands. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, right hand. Okay, let's see what happens. Alright. Well, immediately we can see that it's a lot less accurate to my actual hand. It also doesn't work accurately when I move my body. Oh, and it does that. So maybe let's make it not interact with my body. That could be good. I want the rigid hands collision layer to be 3 and to mask these. And I want the player to not mask hands. Looks good. Okay, that's good. So it's already obviously a lot less accurate. Probably wouldn't be noticeable without the ghost, though. So that's another thing is like running my hand up against a wall. It's less satisfying, but let's see how it does with this. Oh, that's amazing, actually. Hold on. That's incredible. That's really good. That might be worth it just for that. Where did it go? Oh gosh. Let's try that again. So it's less accurate, and it doesn't work properly when I'm moving. And up against this wall, oh yeah, and it goes through walls pretty easily too. But like, I feel like these are things I can fix, you know? Like this, I can find a way to fix these, I think. And this, like, I feel like this alone makes it kind of worth it, you know? Just being able to do that. It kind of just makes it, like, realistic. You know? What happens if I had the ghost? How does it feel if I don't have the ghost? Because right now I can tell it's inaccurate. Just disable it. Let's disable the ghost. I mean, it feels accurate. This part feels weird. The like inaccuracy of this sliding up against walls does feel weird. But you know, like that feels supernatural. That's so natural. You know, like can just it of course it gets pushed away by my body. You know, okay, so that collider really is just for movement. That I feel like shouldn't be picked up. Whatever. I should be keeping an eye on the errors. I've been getting a lot of them. But like, dude, That's so cool. And I can just like do that, dude. That's sick. That's so cool. Yeah. And what if I make it heavier, you know? What if I make it like 50 kilograms? And I bet it's going to respond naturally to that. And it's probably going to be really hard to pick up. Yeah, I cannot pick that up. I can barely move it. Let's see what happens if I like knock it onto my hand. Yeah, it just completely falls down. I cannot just lift over 100 pounds with one hand. I make it 10 kilograms. It's liftable, but like I can't move quickly with it. See, like this is nice. You know, it is. I think it's worth it because I was swearing off it because of this being able to just karate chop through a wall. But man, if that isn't nice to just like this feels more realistic and this pickup, man, it just simplifies picking things up by so much. And if I just make the mass 0, well, 0.001, as low as they'll let me go, then it's virtually no bearing on like the accurate movement of my hands. And that's funny, it just lets me pretty much phase my hands inside of it. It's so light. Because it didn't have much force to push back with. It's probably not actually good. Can I like balance this? Because I have a flat hand. Should be able to balance it. Come on. Come on. Come on. It probably needs to be heavier for practical purposes, but like 1 kilogram should be able to deal with 1 kilogram without, like that. That feels accurate, It feels accurate, and it just needs to feel accurate. I think that's pretty good. Oh, I scrolled up by accident. Yeah. Okay, we're swearing back on these. This is nice. I like it. I need to fix this. I need to fix this, this, and this. How easy that is. It's kind of ironic how much easier that is. But I mean, hey, bro, I can just kind of pick. Oh, come on. I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to balance, but it apparently is very hard to balance. Okay, let's see what the AI's code. Homer drops his donut. No. I should have stream music, shouldn't I? I'll just turn on this. I feel like this is going to be copyrighted, actually. Okay. So, let's see what it did to me. Removed slide motion, yeah. Rigid body handles both, yeah. Remove the helpers, no delta arg. Built-in things. Hand inertia basis. Uh-huh. Removed get safe angle step, don't need that. Set gravity and stuff to 0. Okay. So that looks good. This is all the same. This is all the same. I mean, it all looks good. It did some very AI core formatting things, but is I like why? What is your obsession with equalizing these equals, bro? They do not need to be that equal. It is not that deep. But it's okay. So that works. Yeah, yeah, of course it exposes the same thing. It's a node. It is a node. It is a 3D node. Of course it exposes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it made it work though. So, I mean, it didn't really make it work. It works pretty much the same as before. You know what? I'm gonna make these changes myself so I understand the code because this is annoying to deal with. So I'm gonna keep it called hand inertia. And really all I need is apply destination forces. That's the main thing, right? And what did it even change? Oh, I guess it probably changed a fair amount. Where am I? I mean, ends at 170, ends at 174. Not much different. Not much different. So I'll just do that, and I'll also have to make this rigid body 3D. So I'll just do that. Mass and inertia, you're built in now. We don't need either of these. These helpers go. And sure, we can call it hand inertia basis. Don't need you, hand inertia basis. Don't need your freaking section headers because they're just annoying. Don't need your equalizing of equals. It added so many comments and didn't keep my comments about how this all works, which is annoying. It's fine though. Okay. Okay, so that's all good then. So we have orange cube. No, not orange. We have the rigid XR hand, and let's just same. Yeah, yeah, that works the same. Same issues as before. It's all good. This knocks around much nicer. Oh my gosh, I just knocked over a monitor. It's all good though. It's just a little baby portable monitor. It's all good though. Oh yeah, hand tracking works. That's just because it's virtual desktop though. Not anything to do with the actual game itself. Also, that is also funny. What does it think I'm pressing? Because that is not mapped to like thumb. It's just mapped to hovering over buttons. So I don't know. My I have no idea what it thinks I'm doing there. Cool. Okay. So now though, with grabbing, we want that to work a lot differently. We want to make a joint of some kind now. So what joint should that be? Here's the pin joint, right? Oh, no, that lets it freely rotate. Can you make a pin joint that doesn't let it freely rotate? Maybe? Wait, can I just, like, reparent? Or something? Get parent dot reparent? Maybe? I don't know, let's figure around and find out. This could confuse some stuff. Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? I don't think I even need physics process anymore because now I just do get parent.readParent to held by, and if held by, then get parent.readParent to original parent. Let's see what happens, I guess. Probably not going to go well. Immediately crashes. Repair it is not a function. That is true. It's not liking it. It is not having a good time. It's having a very bad time. Yeah, that's not how you should do that. Not at all. How to join pin joint. So if you can remove the collision exception caused, so delete the block you want to attach, add a new shape to the moving. Oh, I don't like that. I don't want to do that. That has bad. That doesn't seem good. I don't know. Let's just see. I wonder what happens if I just do generic 6-DOF joint. Okay, yeah, I can try that. So if I then let's just start by maybe like let's just see how the joints work first. So I'm gonna have 2 orange cubes, and let me undo everything in here first, except for the existence of a parent. So if I add a 6-DOF joint, not a 6-dog. I only have 1 dog. Linear limits. Yeah, no motors. And then angular limits are all enabled. So like if it's all limited, then you just do orange cube 1 for that one and orange cube 2. Don't and exclude the collisions. Can't. I'm already right. So now they didn't like that. And why did I close that window? Why did we do that? No, not that. Control Shift T. So, can I tighten this joint? Oh, if I just settle. They're all enabled. Why is it due? Maybe it was just because it was grabbed individually? I mean, right now it seems to be perfectly... Oh yeah, it must have just been because it was grabbed individually. Because that is perfectly unified. It was just when I did this, it started acting really weird. Eh. But now, like, it snaps back together perfectly. So it just does not like being manhandled. But it snaps right back together. Okay, interesting. That might have consequences later, but seems like a good idea. I don't even need the offset anymore. I can just... I don't even need physics process anymore. I can just do var joint generic shift.joint equals null. Joint equals a new one of these, and then joint dot a, joint dot node b equals held by, and add child joint. Joint dot free. Cool. Try that. Oh, this is not working. It's not working. Okay. Is it because I added it as a child and not as a child of the tree? Are you not seeing the... No, it's just because I'm editing the code. No, what? Huh? It's not working. Oh, it's because it's self. It's not... Dingus. I might as well just do it of the tree, but it is not self as get parent. Oh, hey, Drift. Oh, it doesn't like that either much, huh? Let's unlink it. That joint is probably causing problems. It's really not liking this. It's not just joining together. It's... What the heck? Just do normal. Be normal, please. How much does this weigh still? Isn't it still only 1 kilogram? What did I make it minimum weight? I don't know. Then it just... Wait, and it, like, is weird when I rotate it? The hell? Whoa! Okay. Bye! Jeez. Okay, so right now the problem exists such that hand grab does badly. Because I don't know why. Let's inspect that joint that gets created. Because I grab it and now it is evil. If I go into remote... Yeah, all the limits are enabled. I don't know... Ooh, wait. Doesn't the hand have a higher solver priority than this? Ooh, it does. What if I need to give it a higher solver priority? Equals 2, not 5 even. Give it all the high priorities. Actually, I probably don't want to do that. Let's just do the silver priority. That does not help, actually, at all. Okay. Okay. Bye. That's so cool. Just like pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow. Okay, with the freak, though. Hey, AI. Hey, Claude. It's better than Stack Overflow, guys. Why doesn't it just simply join the two things together? It's all springy and whatnot. Even though all the limits are true. I don't believe you. The hand is a rigid body, though. I want it to react realistic. One bottle pop, two bottle pop, three bottle pop, four. And I mean, there's no way this is it. Because, yeah, Claude really often assumes, oh, it can't do that until it's in the tree. Yes, it can. It really can. It just, it doesn't really matter whether it's in the tree or not. It matters whether the tree exists. What are you talking about? I wanted to tell me that's just not how it works. Here's how you have to do it instead. Because I'm pretty sure that's not how this works. If I have two pin joints slightly offset, okay, interesting concept. Let's do it, even though that's definitely not the standard approach. It's like, that standard approach is this really stupid idea. That's not a... What? What are you doing? Well, I mean, that's something, right? Though, I mean, it's just kind of... Eh. Kind of just eh. Yeah, it's kind of just eh. Eh. Oh, it also didn't keep my offset code. It didn't keep my offset code. Because I didn't give it my offset code. Eh. What if you do two pin joints, though? at two arbitrary positions. Eh. No. Like, it wants to be together, but it's not fixed. Yeah, again, what are you yapping about? Rot error is not a thing that matters at all. Wait, what? What the hell? Eh. Okay. No, it's not. It's literally not. Yeah. What was bro thinking? Okay, let's see what this does, actually. This is promising. Wait. Okay. Okay. But the problem is this just, like, drags it along. This doesn't... This just kind of magically pulls it along. It just stumbles along. Ugh. Yeah, like... Holding it, but, like... If it were super heavy, it wouldn't matter at all. I would just be able to drag it. And that's kinda sometimes good, but not what I want. Not what I want. Wait. Hmm. Huh. But you know, when I do get what I want, a lot easier is if I had a way to make this kinematic, just a kinematic child of... Hmm. Gosh, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it works, but it doesn't. It was 1 unit. No. Oh. Okay, you know what? Let's try going back to kinematic. Because, like, the pickup... Well, I want the hand to be slowed down. The hand is a PD controller. apply equal and opposite impulses to the hand. Okay, bro. Okay, let's see what you're yapping about. I'll see what you're yapping about. Bro, what are you doing? No, not how it works. We're going back to kinematics, dude. Nice, but like, come on. Come on. The freak, Bob. Let's just go back a bunch. Yeah. Okay, we're going back to kinematics, and I'm gonna make the parent kinematic or something. Okay. What if I just like manipulate the inertia? Okay, the grab effect was nice, but let's just switch back once again. Bruh, did I restart the engine or something? Okay, back to kinematics. Again, swearing off. What? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? You think you can come in here and claim that? Okay, restart. Okay, we're back to just the nice, like, weird. Man, I did like whatever. Can't do this anymore, you know? But it's still Bro, what am I doing here? What is this? Oh right, it's building up god forces of death and evil. I mean, I could, oh, like, I still am gonna have issues with grabbing this. You know, like, how the heck do I get this to... Like, I know how I would get this to impact the other stuff, but... You know what? The velocity thing was working pretty well. Let's just do that. We're going back to rigid bodies, guys. Yay! And it crashes. Non-existent function on grab and grabbable. Oh. Dung dung. Just change this since I'm gonna. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so see that works pretty well. We just track with the position. Just the velocity doesn't change right now, though. Oh wait, it does? Does it? No, it actually doesn't seem like it does. No. Okay, I did like. Let's do the velocity matching one. Let's do the velocity matching one. What was this one? Wait, this one. No, okay. I don't know what it was yapping about with the kinematic freeze. Wait, does that one actually have the throw forces working now? Ooh, shoot, it does. Okay, wait, this is cool. Alright. So, what did it change? So it does the same, it still changes the transform. It just freezes the parent. It just freezes the parent as a... That's it. What did it look like earlier? Let me just yoink it, actually. Okay, wait. Okay, I like this then. We don't have, like, the inertia or weight reactivity yet. But I do actually really like how these interact with the table. And, oh, it doesn't unfreeze yet. I'll just make them all. Okay. Can grab objects, and they can be thrown. And through the use of rigid body stuff... Okay, so well, since it's actually, like, collision tracking, this is not blocking with walls. It would be probably better if it were velocity tracking or something. Or force tracking, even. Or, just like the same object, like I wanted it to be. And then there's another... Oh my gosh. I'm like so back and forth between whether I want to use a kinematic hand or a rigid body hand. Because kinematic hand won't really, like... do this. Like, it won't shove it through the table. It won't force it through the table. But a kinematic hand can't do this. Wait, how heavy is this right now? Actually, that might be the issue. What? Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? Like, it's still 1 kilogram, but it's like, picking it up still squishes it. What? Oh, is it just this cube? I hope so. Yeah, okay. Okay. Never mind. That's not actually a thing. It'll be a bit weird, but it won't shove through the table. I just think, though, like, do I really want... Because actually having your hands physically work is probably going to be jarring for a lot of Rec Room players. This was never a thing in Rec Room. I'm really not sure. Okay, I'm going to record now. I'm going to just use this now as a clip for a YouTube short. So, in Rec Room, your hands never collided with anything. Now, in Commons, the Rec Room spiritual successor I am making, I want hands to not even be able to go through walls and to have some physical interaction. Now, this is rigid body hands. They very accurately interact with the world around them, such as being able to do this. But they also, like, have some weird... Like, they're cool, but they are hard code. Like, I'm not moving my hands right now. I'm just moving my real, like, avatar. And rotation on walls is weird, and the friction is weird. They're difficult to control. However, on the other hand, or the other hands, if I think I would just redo that, right? These are kinematic hands. They much more perfectly track to your real hands. They on walls they behave very, like, it's not as physically natural, but it would be less jarring for Rec Room players. I'm just worried that a Rec Room player would find it jarring that their hands now are physically present. But for instance, we also have, you can't do this anymore. You kinda can, not really. But then again, this also gets kind of buggy, but it's much more predictable and easy to hard code. Throwing still works all the same. Why did that do that? Why are you like this? I think it's because it's just frozen. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. What do you think? Rigid hands or kinematic hands? What did I just do? I just clicked restart or something. Oh my gosh, I knocked over my monitor again. Wowee. Hand tracking is back. Well, I'm probably going to work some more, but I'm going to call it a stream there. Yeah. Don't die. Have a good one. For the nobody watching.